Hey everybody, the Great Pikmin 679 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Now, if I could just... This is what I just have to talk to, okay.
Got it all memorized.
Was that even part of the thing I need to do? Yeah, okay. Last time we helped Zeon become a farmer. And finished stoic at long last to much disastrous, traitorous, napalm results. Why Vardy still keeps him around, I have zero idea. I mean, I do technically have an idea, but it just feels a little dumb after what he did. And yeah, hopefully in this session I will hopefully get more Hero Ascension quest stuff done, because yeah, the DLC's been out for a little while. Hasn't like people record the intro, sadly, but yeah, it's something. It's something.
Now to gather the offerings.
The colony holds some deeply alien customs.
Freaking Gifty.
Moving troops through mountains or woodland tends to be strenuous. Let's take every precaution.
Don't worry. I'm keeping a careful eye on our surroundings.
Ah, so that's where you were. Good to know, good to know.
It actually threw that? Rude.
Looks like it's gonna rain.
How about here? Ugh, give me a break. My feathers will get all wet.
Stop, human! What are you here for? You come to give tasty food? This won't end this. I'm thinking of ending our food offerings. Qua! Why are you calling me so loud? Humans cancel contract! Alliance is dead! Scandal! Infamy! What this? What this? Now we have no beaks and fruits to eat! You can always forage for yourselves. You don't make it easy for yourselves by relying on people to feed you. Quiet! Nobody asked for human logic! You took no more! Call for my darling if you commit it is outrage. Darling, quick! This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. What is going on? Fear my cleverness, I have cunning plan. Spoken like a true genius. We keep away stuff, it might eat you. More like idiocity. We offer you meat to his highness, and he'd be so pleased to finally prove our mate to Qua. Now it's time to make you into meat, Qua. I don't... Nah. Qua! Get ready.
We've made some.
Man, it's a good thing they are not making terrible mistakes by fighting enemies that are higher level than them and are much more powerful than them. And oh look, one of them dead already.
Get away from me! I'll keep up the attack.
And there goes the Gloom. And oh look, all of them were down. Gah! You humans pretty strong. Humans are monsters for using violence. Hang on, you're the ones who attacked us. I don't forget your faces. Next time I goggle you, I tap a power here and he break you to tiny pieces. I don't have any quarrel with you. Quiet! You leave now! Juniper, the alliance is broken. We should go. Yeah, okay. Stupid! Stupid! I can't stand any more of these feather brains. You should anticipate hostility. Doesn't matter when I'm so high leveled. See? Not even a single aggro, it's useless. Aton, no sign of him getting anywhere. Sad it would have been unused for everyone to be access to normal economy for one.
My stomach's growling.
We just keep coming to Zone for more stuff.
Can we talk?
Okay, I'm lost. So where did Imogen go? We know she definitely was in Colony 4 at some point. This is only speculation, but I think Imogen's looking for someone working outside Colony. Or Chandra from the medic team and Zone of the procurement office have both been known to work further afield. But it doesn't look like she... I think I have an idea. Just a little one, but still. Imogen was still a bit hung up when the colony was freed. Hung up? On what exactly? She had a friend who was killed in battle with another colony. A really close friend. So you think she might be searching for whoever killed her friend. But why focus on Colony 4? No idea. We won't find Colony 4 back then. But the colony you were finding was destroyed and soldiers reassigned. Maybe she heard something back from one of the Napocare friends and started to track them down? It's possible, but we can't say much more than that. Spark me. We're at kind of a loose end here, anyhow. Who the Queen's warrior wolves could she be? Him again! Juniper, what are you doing here? That's what I want to know. What's going on here? Why haven't you been in contact? Sorry, I lost track of time. Is this your idea of a nice day out or something? No, not really. I'm not doing anything out here. What do you mean by that? I can't search for whoever killed. It's okay, I know. There was no one else to find. He died soon after he was reassigned here. It's not that stuff to even sure that it was a battle hill. Were you going to avenge your friend? No. The Flaming Hawk was spoken for some reason and I saw my friend's face. And also the killers. It's the worst feeling, isn't it? I started to wonder what the killer was doing with his life. So I wanted to meet him, just once. But it was too late. The one calling force said he fought bravely for his friends. So you couldn't get the clothes you needed. Couldn't get to meet him. But I kind of feel bad about it all. It was fighting for something too. He was our enemy and hated him so much, but he was still just a soldier with friends he cared for. I don't know if I'll go back.
Oh, so that's how they're doing. Let's have a little huddle up.
Of course he left for calling Gamma, didn't he? Right, he reported the Flaming Hawk spoken, so he'd always been interested in life outside Colony. Since he got a chance, he picked up himself a Gamma. Must be so good to make accessories. Yes, he's always been quite dexterous, always big at playing it to advantages. No, ain't you gotta be interested. What sort of stuff does he make? Okay. There's more stuff, is that okay?
There's been a change in colony relations. Is this what you wanted?
God damn it, this is gonna be one of those.
Is this what you wanted?
Off to move.
My stomach's growling.
That was not what that subtitle said. And she's gone. I'm also sorry if I'm like not really speaking dialogue too much.
So
I'm just
that's how they're doing.
when you get to read dialogue and all that dialogue eventually adds up to just more time to read and stuff. It just comes to a point where you just want to get on with the game. Granted, I don't really have to do everything, but I still just want to have everybody
Oh, so that's how they do
at
it.
least maxed out, or get the ability to max out on the classes before no longer touching the game for like a long time, so. Nothing for Lambda. About the only place to put it down. Oof, that's loud. I could do without the noise. Eh? Where's the other side of the middle? Yeah! Let's do move for movement.
Save us! Come here! I got something for you! Dealing with this, keep it going. This shit's so full! Enemies broken away from me!
Extra! Keep on pelting. That's move, child. Enemies broken away from me.
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks!
Dragon Storm. Air bash.
Fire!
Energy grenade.
No
Horn.
I've gotta keep their attention! Save us! No way! You're
Come
dealing with
here!
me!
I got
Thanks.
something for you!
Downside! The power of Ouroboros!
More than strong enough to punch your lights out!
These things are building up!
If you got a reaction bad enough, then right? You being the naysayer again. What did I tell you?
Thanks, you know what? I can fight on. Alright, let's hit it! Twister! Keep it up there! Above the enemy!
I'll keep on pelting them.
You're dealing with me!
Perfect time.
Radiant illusion! Liberation! Arrow! Butterfly blade! Deadly twister! Air bag! Of nature!
Oh yeah!
Strength! It's amazing! Why deadly twister?
Blade!
The low level's no joke, even though we walked them up just fine. Sounds like about it probably benefiting the economy. Take your favorite shark. According to your device, they're all resources in the lower levels. They're all? Yeah, but the monsters are walk hard down in there. I'm certainly preclude the lower level monsters from posing a problem. Now these troops are highly trained professionals. I can't see any promise that will rise as long as they are on the case. Just Yeah, not for seeing a lot of harmony in the future. Alright, now all we have to do is just return here. Man, where did all these dead wolves come from?
Ah! What the spark's all this?
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Console.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. You must be aware of that, surely.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Uro berries?
Oh my god, I hate that nickname.
I haven't the slightest inclination to involve myself in a fracas with you.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little Junebug, nothing more.
And you expect us to believe that?
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care. If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters a swift demise.
While we were right near the entrance?
You?
I can confirm that. If it weren't for the console, we might not even be standing here.
Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings. But now that little Junebug has returned, there is yet more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you? Besides, I've been aware of the circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Delicate?
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet? I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock. It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
You're not making a lick of sense.
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine. Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Uro Berries, if you would be so kind.
Can I carry you, please?
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Yeah? And what are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we're to dispose of them. Which is where the twine turf comes in.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
Well, look at that. How fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw from here.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
I know what you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
No, I understand. Let's go then.
Survivors!
How about here?
Oh, of course, now I get green. Now I get green next wings when I'm not doing the freaking Tau Chicken Alliance. I see how it fucking is. Fucking.
Hey!
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yeah?
You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the consul's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Everyone!
Juniper, are you all right?
Yes. And the colony is unharmed, thank goodness.
Hey, Juniper. Has your console always been like that?
The consul? I don't really recall.
You said she pretty much left you to it, right?
That's correct. The consul rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind.
I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
But you have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau.
We should try to head back soon.
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Uroberries. Quite the speedy little workers, aren't you?
So, how are you going to use the stuff?
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire. I hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt the creatures will be drawn straight to it. A little assistance wouldn't go amiss. You.
Huh? Yes.
What a farce.
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyon? You picked up on something?
Not exactly.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest. What with all the bugs?
Right. Well, they do say that bugs hate smoke.
You know the type of insect I hate the most? The creepy, crawly kind. Oh, ghastly things. How about you?
Me? I've seen them all before. Can't say they bother me.
Oh. Such a tedious little corner of Ionios. Nothing much ever happens around here, does it?
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
Well, of course you would be. State the obvious. Why don't you?
Oh, right. Sorry, ma'am.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
Where are you going, ma'am?
Oh, you know, I thought I might witness a little of that Uroberry magic for myself. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Yeah? What's that got to do with...
Crap! They're back! Again!
What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh, yes. You had better live your lives to their very fullest.
What? These monsters! Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These monsters aren't from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now. Let's send these guys packing!
These guys are level 48?
Advantage!
Keep it up, Leo!
You know, like a level limit lower than
There, keep fighting!
the enemies we just fought previously.
Butterfly, you're dealing with me. Thanks for the support.
I'm gonna get up with the difficulties and all that, but still.
Wait, stop the I got something for you. Okay, you're a gem. Quick! You're crazy strong now.
Let's use it to the max! Gah! There's no end to him!
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better, though.
My dear, sweet little Junebug, I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret. to agonize, tremble, suffer, rise, convulse, and then die. You see, the look on their faces at that moment is the most delectable thing in the world to me.
Consort, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation. However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest. The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of wrath and agony.
So we're gonna kill it, right?
Aged to perfection, like a fine wine.
They're coming our way, too.
Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your fullest now, can I?
With you, Noah, I can fight on. All right, let's hit it. Butterfly blade.
Appreciate you.
Hit 'em over and over. Across the enemy. Liberation. Not too shabby. Butterfly blade. Deadly twister.
Come on, Yuri. You might want to surrender before we grind you into dust.
Sparks! They got Roland. Somebody go and help the poor soul.
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of hope. There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
Uro berries are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, but I did get a taste of fear and despair, and for that I'm truly grateful. You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you? You'd better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you like a free meal.
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Oh, I think it's a little late for that.
I had my doubts, but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them?
I said that nuisances had to be removed. Who said anything about monsters? I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here, and make way for new growth in the forest.
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that?
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but oh well, your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
It's almost like we're the heroes or something, Console.
Again?
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same. Yes, I led them there myself. If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
And why are we not directly faced to kill him correctly?
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you need.
You're beyond help.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer, as you are doing right now. You've done well, my little Uro berries. Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced. Ah, how long I've waited just to see those contortions. The perfect moment. Once matured, then savored. I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you? How can you toy with people's lives like this? You think this is fun?
Oh, I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand? Well, it's been lovely talking to you, but I'm afraid time's getting on. If you despise me so much, slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
With you, Noah, I can fight on. Alright, let's hit it. Deadly Twister.
Perfect time.
Butterfly blade!
Butterfly blade! Not too shallow.
Oh yeah!
You want some more? Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
My, you really defeated them? All of them? Well, you're nothing if not tenacious.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming? In this pit that none know about or care about? Why do you think there are few threats to your colony? Yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse.
Well...
Let me explain it to you in simple terms that even you will be able to understand. I made it that way. It was by my design.
What?
You really are the lowest of the low!
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you. And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor. And it has all been for this moment. Oh, the lengths I went to just for today.
I cannot begin to understand you.
Good, don't.
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug. Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous. I shall contort your face into an expression of pure agony. I shall tear down all that you are!
The people of Colony Tau have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then, do your worst. If you don't kill me now...
You'll have to watch as I slaughter your precious Colony Tau before your very eyes!
You suck. To a great degree. Really liking what we designed out.
Time's up, console.
Come here! I got something for you!
Cheers, you're a gem.
Dance for me!
Where that came from? Give it up!
I'm serious.
Let me give you a taste!
Come on now.
More where that came from!
I'll show you the meaning of
I'm serious.
dance for me!
I'll bring you down. Come on now. No escape.
Time to win out the big gun! You ain't ready for this!
No escape.
Eat this! More where that came from!
I can't listen to any more.
Get left! Interlink's nearly out! Eat this!
Serious.
I'll show you!
Come on now. I can fight on. We're good to go, shall we?
Yeah, let me out!
Yep.
Just one. Come on now. I'll end it here. Just one.
Let me give you a taste!
Come on now. Break every limit. Right on ahead. Careful. The interlink. I'll make it count.
Eat this! Ready to interlink! No, enemy's broken away from me!
You're strong, aren't you?
Bye.
Well, then, it looks like it's my loss. You've such power, my Ouroboros.
Consul you.
Oh, yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one. You will remember exactly how they died, and you will regret it every waking moment, cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more. Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau,
What about them?
we made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the Consul's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Ah, Junebug. So you really can make a face like that too.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
Yes.
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes. How true.
Thanks. Yet again. Feels like you're always saving our bacon.
Now, none of that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong? Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself, why must it be so hard? It's just as the Consul said, expecting death would have been so much easier.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be. Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right. Life is a struggle. But I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Nah, you've got to dream bigger. Fight until the bitter end.
Perhaps I should. Even without a console, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Yeah. Level 20. Hi, Cheats, get in here.